Hello everyone and welcome to the RLANZ Aldi Cup Series Season number 2, race number 12 here at Dover for the AAA 400 Drive for Autism. On the front row, Tristan Allen and Jack Hawkins, my bad there. And last race winner Cyrus McGee and Dominic Anthony on row number 2. Looks for Sam rounding out the top 5. Take a look here at the rest of the starting lineup. I'll quickly go through the D&Qs and then go to another important matter. Colin Driver in the 56 was a couple of points outside the top 30. He was 31st in points going into this one. Disappointing result for him. Kenneth Bueno in the 5. Kelly Lee, the Richmond winner, missed the show. Jalabin Watson misses his second straight race. Aiden Shepard also misses his second straight race. Simon Nichols also misses his second straight race. Chase Marks also in the same boat as the other 3. And Matthew Engelram, coming for a good run last week, he also missed the show. So now we've got that out the way, let's go back to another thing. I kind of wanted to talk about the drivers in the All-Star race, which will be next week. Right now we have 16 or 17. At the moment, I haven't got confirmation from one driver. But the drivers in the All-Star race are Tristan Allen, our pole sitter. He won 6 times last season, so obviously he's in the All-Star race. To get into the All-Star race, you need to win either this season or last season. So Tristan Allen, Atlanta, that's the win that counts for him to get into the All-Star race. Davey Johnson in car number 23. He's in the All-Star race. There he is. Johnson, starting 23rd for this race. He's in the All-Star race because he won at Las Vegas last season. He raced number 3. Griffin Lynn is the next one. Now, Griffin Lynn, as you know, obviously not racing for the remainder of the season. Brother Jackson will be taking the drive of the 84. That's there. You see, there he is. But Griffin obviously is the unconfirmed driver, possibly driving the 19 for the All-Star race. But we're gonna have to wait and see. I'll update you on that. Next up is the 28 of Josh Crash. He's in the All-Star race because he won at Canadian Tire last season. Max Neuwirth in the number 7 is in the All-Star race because he won at Auto Club last season in season number 1. He also won this season, but it's technically his first win, so Neuwirth is in on that one. Dan Park in the 41, actually he's just right behind him, might as well just do this. There we go. Dan Park. Oops. I think I glitched that. Yeah, there we go. Dan Park in the 41 is in the show because he's in the All-Star race because he won at Martinsville last season. And the 42, Noah Cars, he's in the show. He'll be in the All-Star race because he won at Chicagoland last season. And then every other winner, with the exception of Max Neuwirth, will be in the show. So if you've won a race this season, then you're in. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get back to the race here, and I'll explain the rest of the All-Star race in a separate video. Tristan Allen in the number 2, starting on the pole again. It's like the 3rd time this season. So looking for that first win. And 7th on the channel. 7th in the series. Pace scales on pit road. Coming to the green. Tristan Allen, Jack Hawkins down the front, coming to the green. Green flag is out and we're underway here at Dover. The frame rate not off to a good start. It's not a good thing. Allen takes the lead in the number 2, down the back for the first time. Cyrus McGee coming off that win last race at Kansas. Trying to get up to 2nd on the inside of teammate Hawkins And car's bouncing off the outside wall, and around is Sleppy, taking out Jake Rogers, and a big wreck. Massive crash. The big one here at Dover. We got more. That's Brian Grimes. I saw in the 11. The race to get back to the line. Be careful. They'll get away with it. Be careful here, guys. Be careful. And I think everyone's going to get away with it. First caution of the race here at Dover, and that wiped out a lot of the field. You see James Kinghart, the 12. Jake Rogers was one of the main drivers involved in that one. Just quickly pause that. Take a look what happened to the 12. It wasn't really his fault as such. So this is an interesting one. It's not your usual kind of wreck here. Hunter Sleppy in the 88, the Red Bull car. On the inside, no one on the outside as of right now. He moves up and hits with a massive run in the 77. Gets into him. They go into the wall, down the racetrack, and takes out poor old Jake Rogers. And at Dover, you usually see a big one, and this, not really surprising. You see Max Neuwirth, James Kinghart, Gerard Oren, Eli Bright, Elijah Gordon, Louis Sorrentino, Brian Grimes, and Davey Johnson made contact. Dawson Miller, there's Matthew Stotts, Zachary Fitzwater, TJ Yoshi with massive damage. I saw Noah Cars get a little bit of it. Patrick Schamberger nearly ran into it. You see Whitlock spun in the 08. Right behind Sorrentino. He got into the 10. So that makes a lot of sense. Let's take a look for... There we go. That's a nice wide shot. There we go. There we go. Take a look here. Real time from this shot. Go around. They just keep piling into it, and probably the guy that got the worst end of it was probably the 45 of TJ Oshie. You see him in the 45. He got a lot of damage, which is disappointing for that team. Didn't need this kind of result. See the 97. Not actually sure if he's actually got any damage or not. He started last for this race. I'm not sure if he... okay. I thought he didn't, and then Dawson Miller in the 9 just runs right into the back. So yeah, there is a little bit of damage on the 97. So a lot of cars with a lot of damage there. You see Julio Caesar, I think. You see he's got a little bit of damage on the left side as well. Dan Park in the 41, as I already documented. Locked into the All-Star race, but needed a good run here today. And is probably not going to get it. It's because he runs into Eli Bright. Gets a little bit of damage there. So, big wreck down the front. It's taken on board with the 88 of Hunter Sleppy. The 888 car. The 888 race engineering car.
I know there's been quite enough activity this year to suggest that it's...
Take a look out the rear and you see the 77 gets a massive run. Slides up. Elijah Gordon actually, I think, just slid. I don't think he actually got much damage in that one in the 1. Just take a look at him again. There he is. Elijah Gordon has suddenly moved his way up inside, just outside the top 10. I haven't really talked about him all that much, but he got a 5th place at Kansas last week. Take a look what happened to him here. He's just trying to avoid it, and he didn't get much damage, actually. He should be okay. Like, He really got away with it compared to some others. Ryan Grimes here in the 11. Docked 15 points after being involved in a couple of accidents. That was ruled by RLANZ officials. He did that. He got through it really well, and then unfortunately slid back down the track, and Davey Johnson was there. And then, up in front of that, Regan Whitlock and Carl Adams. Wow. Thankfully not that bad, but still probably not good. So yeah, a lot of guys probably gonna retire here. Tristan Allen is the leader. Remember here last year he was involved in a crash early on. You see 45 for TJ Oshie, Jake Rogers in the 12. That's not a good result for him. Miller and Kinghart all out of the race as of right now. That's about to change. Matthew Stott's also out of the race. Max Newith out of the race as well. Zachary Fitzwater and Hunter Sleppy, I think. Yep, okay, they're still out there. Just curious. Anyways. Coming back to the green here at Dover. This time, Tristan Allen in the number 2 is the leader here. And we got a couple of drivers out of the race, obviously. Jack Hawkins, second in the 21. Second in points going into this race. He's got a big hill to climb. He's 32 points behind the 27 of Brandon Bent, who is the points leader. Cyrus McGee, who is in 3rd position. Lucifer Sam in the 32. Key and Rally in the 24. The top 5. 3 of the top 5, all previous winners this season, and 4 of them are previous winners in the series. Green flag. Good jump by the 2. Now here at Dover, it's hard to pass on the inside, but it is possible. But it's very hard to do. Hawkins right up on the back of the 2. He's been looking really good lately. So as McGee shuffled up high, the front 6 of the front 7, all Fords. So that's a very interesting thing. And another thing here, Jordan Watt has had a camshaft issue and we haven't noticed it. So the 92 out of the race as well. Oh, in the wall with the 24. Now pulling away here from Hawkins a little bit. Not much, but it's still good for Hawkins. They might be getting our 12th different winner of the season. Oh, and in the wall went Anthony. Oh, and around goes Bent in the inside wall, dumped by William Johnston. And he gets run into by Jay Jefferson. And the big points lead he had going into this race is now gone. Patrick Schamberger involved as well, racing it back. What a shame for the 27. Now they need to be careful here, these guys. These guys have a habit of running into people here at Dover. And they thankfully did not do that this time. Patrick Schamberger. Oh, okay, that's not a good thing. Julio Caesar and Patrick Schamberger, and then Slappy finishes the deal off in the 88s. What gives? And they're all slowing down, trying to avoid the 07. That was crazy there. Anyways, they're all coming onto the pit road. The 00 was the cause of that accident. Look, oh my goodness. That was definitely not on that car before. Look at the damage on the 27 of Bent. He's out of this one, most likely. So, these guys are technically not on the lead lap. So, let's see here. Tristan Allen leading them down onto the pit road. Let's see if he wins the race off. Oren's not on the lead lap. And Allen will. Cyrus McGee in second. RLANZ. Jonathan Rains up to third. Interesting there. Keenan Raleigh and Henry Gore. What happened to the 21? Now, this has happened a lot this year. Jack Hawkins has really struggled on the pit stops. That's what I've noticed. That's a common thing I've noticed. And it happens again to the 21. So, disappointing there. He's going to fall way down the field. Jay Jefferson also involved in that other in the accident. Brandon bent. The car is bent. That punch. Oh god. Okay. Brandon bent. I'm not sure what happened here. It was a battle between the 00 and the 27. Take a look here. Johnston on the inside lane. I think he's trying... Okay, I think Brandon Bent was trying to avoid the 22 who hit the outside wall. And he came down the racetrack. And unfortunately, Jay Jefferson nowhere to go. Johnston gets turned around after hitting the inside wall again. Wow. And all of this happened behind as well. Oh, okay. I was wondering what happened with all these guys. That was crazy. So they were... Oh, this is a common thing. Oh. They're all trying to avoid it. They slide and they hit the apron and they can't slow it down. Watson realizes it can't go high, goes low, tries to, and it doesn't work. And then Patrick Schamberger in the 07 here. Now this was that was an interesting one. No idea why that would be the case. Julio Caesar, some reason, is unhappy with him, and the 88 spin that gets into him hard. And then this caused a lot of the field to check up coming onto the pit road. So Allen had a massive lead going onto the pit road. Well, anyways, 77, 10, 72, 80, 91. They're all actually not on the lead lap. They're all, well, they are on the lead lap, but they're not, you know. So Brandon Bent in the 27. I'm not actually sure if he's back out there. He might actually. Where is he? He's still on the pit road, so it might take a while for him to get repaired. Disappointing for him. Tristan Allen going to follow with Landon Hicks here. And Bent is out of the race. 32. So if Jack Hawkins were to win this race, he'd take the points lead. Interesting. Well, in fact, everyone, well, if anyone were to win this race. Whatever. Wait. Yeah. So if Jack Hawkins were to win this race, he'd be the points leader. Jonathan King, if he were to win this race, he'd be the points leader, etc., etc. Alright, coming back to the green, these guys all up here, not actually the leaders. It's Tristan Allen, Cyrus McGee, Jonathan Rains, Keenan Raleigh, Henry Gore, the top 5. Coming to the green. All these guys in front of them, I think, have damage, with the exception of maybe the 77. And Fitzwater is really slow. Jared Oren into the inside of him. And everybody's on the inside of Zachary Fitzwater. So they all go to the inside, trying to get by these lap cars. Ooh. So Allen's still leading here. They got 31 guys left in the race as well. 15 laps in. Jeez. Anyways, Allen takes the lead away. The 09 of RLANZ trying to get by for second. Trying to clear for second, I should say, and he will. So it's McGee being held up by the lap car of Gerard Oren. That comes to 72. Fitzwill's on the pit road. Not really that surprised. Back of the field, everyone survived turn 4, which is good. Here we go. Oh, he got close there. RLANZ got really close. Alan cut him off, and that really slowed down the 09. The 09 probably not very happy about that. Jonathan Rains has moved his way up in points as well, from what I can remember. He's done a really good job in this 09. And here he is in second position for Team Hanley. Whoa, 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 hang on, and he's gone back up into Oren and cars. Oh, saw that one coming. Oh, the damn park. What in the world was that all about? They just did not let off each other for some reason. But anyways, race back to the line, easily won by the 2. And I don't know what that was all about. Kian Raleigh in the 24, Mitchell Carter in the 3, and a couple of others. Take a look here. I'm going to go this view because it's kind of hard to see what happened. See here, there's not enough room. Oren and 24 make contact. Carter slides, tries to hang on to it, gets into the 24. They slide down the racetrack, and then the 3 just turns right again into the 24 and turns him. Nearly gets the end of the pit wall, slides back up the racetrack and wipes out Oren and cars. Nowhere to go for either of those 2 guys. And then Dan Puck. Look at Regan Whitlock, Elijah Gordon, and then that was the 41. The amount of damage on the 3, it's huge. Take a look here. On board with Kian Raleigh, who I am sure will not be the happiest person. See, there's damage 3. So, anyways, race back to life was easily won by Tristan Allen. So, anyways, he's going to be the leader here. We get, well, never mind. So, it looks like they came in again for another round of pit stops. Henry Gore in the 02, he's going to be the leader, the Rockingham winner. Trying to get his second win of the season. Teammate Lucifer Sam is in second, looking for his first win and his berth into the All-Star race, making it at worst 17 drivers locked in, which is impressive considering last year we only had 10. Cyrus McGee is in third position. Ian Perez is fourth. Carl Adams inside the top 5, an impressive run for Andrews Racing. Alex Hawkins in 6th, Dominic Anthony 7th. These 2 guys are lapped down. Cars is just involved in that last caution. Here he's in 8th. Looking back, yeah, just now in 9th. And Luke Rainey. How about Luke Rainey? He's in 10th position here in the 94. Just got himself outside the top, inside the top 30. And here he is inside the top 10. Good run for him and for NS Racing. Lights are out. Yep. 27 drivers still left on the racetrack. Expect more cautions. That was our 3rd. So, see how this works out. Pace car's back on the pit road. The 02 of Henry Gore Luis Vicente, Cyrus McGee, Ian Perez, and Carl Adams. And here we go. Green flag back out. We're underway again. And no lap cars to interfere these guys. So you see Jay Jefferson, one of them who's really slow. Zachary Fitzwater's another one. And look at how much it's holding the 09, who was second before the pit stops. Look how much it's affecting him. He's trying to make something happen. And he's nearly turned by from Brian Grimes. And they're making more contact, sliding up the racetrack. My oh my. That was incredible. How did they not wreck? Well done by those guys. Henry Gore has pulled away here from Lucifer Sam. Battle for third. Ian Perez and Cyrus McGee, two former winners. Well, two winners so far this season. That's for third. And watch for Carl Adams in the 69, trying to make it 3 wide, but not going to happen yet. McGee clears. Hawkins in the wall in the 55, but Henry Gore still leading in the 02.
Follow the stars to the Maya Victoria this Christmas.
32 closing in here on the 02 as Tristan Allen's making his way back up through the field in the 2. I just saw him try and make a pass on the 42. Obviously with the damage not really helping his cause, and I just saw this guy pop into frame. And with Brandon Bent out of the race, if he can win this race, he'll take the points lead again. We've only had 2 points leaders so far this season. We got a caution on the racetrack again. Down the oh boy, that was not good. 4th caution of the race here on lap number 30. And it's involving Davey Johnson, Jay Jefferson, Julio Caesar, Josh Crash, Jared Oren, and possibly Eli Bright. I'm not sure if that's actually the case or not. And here we go, another round of pit stops. Allen obviously staying out. Everyone that stayed out last time should be staying out this time. So Allen will be the leader here in the 2. Not really all that surprised, honestly. Sorrentino also coming in the 10. I'm not sure if he came in last time. But Jay Jefferson, his tough day continues. He didn't have anything to do with this one by the looks of it. No, nothing to do with it. Oh, you're kidding. My goodness, that was so unlucky right there. Wow. I cannot believe it. Take a look here. Actually, no. Let's take a look here at what happened to cause this one. It was Josh Crash, Julio Caesar. Oh no, it happened with Luke Rainey by the looks of it. What happened? Something happened to Davey Johnson's car, and that was a massive hit. Take a look here. It's a bizarre accident. You don't usually see accidents here in turns 1 and 2, but something happened. He just slows dramatically, and Luke Rainey, no time to react, gets into him. Joseph Landy Pavlon goes low. Caesar and Crash go high, and it doesn't work out. Jared Oren nowhere to go as well. And then watch this. Eli Bright in the 72. Whack. Fitzwater gets by it, but watch this. Jay Jefferson in the 47 just gets nicked. And then nowhere to go. That's really unfortunate for Jay Jefferson. He probably would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for that little tap from Julio Caesar, which wasn't Julio's fault, obviously. But, geez, that was a bad hit. And Eli Bright as well. And Eli Bright, this season just went from bad to worse. Second on board here with a 23. See what happened. doing a great job as well. A great save by Luke Craney as well. Let's see. A lot of damage and a big hit. And then take a look at how close Jefferson was, but unfortunately didn't last much longer for him. That was it. So anyways, here's your leader. It's Tristan Allen. And good timing. Lights are out. Still got a long way to go. We're only 30 laps into this one. Jeez. Anyways. Coming back to green. Oh my goodness. That was not a good thing. Oh god, the game is lagging. The game is lagging. This is not a good sign. Anyways, Allen, the leader. King second. Luke Rainey, Jonathan Rains, Jackson Lynn, Joseph Landy Pavlon, Reagan Whitlock, 77 Landon Hicks, Brian Grimes, and Elijah Gordon the top 10. I thought I saw a yellow light, but that's obviously not the case. So obviously the 10 car got out in front of these guys, which is interesting. Because I think, well, he's obviously been in a couple of accidents, so he should be much slower. And he's a bit slower. Oh boy, teammates. Hawkins and Sorrentino are teammates, so keep that in mind as well. I remember the winner of this race last season. That was Alex Russell. He came out of nowhere to get that win. He wasn't really up front for a lot of it, but he came out of nowhere, stole the win away from Garrett Sidnor in that one. Not happening again this season, but who knows? Who knows? Bound for third here. Rains and Rainey, fairly similar names, last names anyway. Look at the run, the outside for the 94. Not gonna. Yeah, he's actually able to clear. So that's interesting. How about the 20? Joseph Landy Pavlon inside the top 5. Did well at Bristol. He got a third place there. Here he is in the top 5 again in the 20 car. So, oh, into the wall went Whitlock. He might fall back a fair bit. The O2's coming as well. Brian Grimes stuck on the outside, nowhere for him to go. He's held up by that 08 as there goes the 02 to the inside. Oh, into the wall and around! Wreck down the front stretch. Perez, Anthony, Sam, and Hawkins. And caution. Yeah, okay. Caution number 5. Since I have to be, I'm pretty much now forcing myself to be as quick as possible. We're 33 minutes into this race, that's why. We're just going to take a look at this one time. With Alex Hawkins. A little bit of contact. They clipped each other and then turned up into McGee. And then unfortunately they all got into each other. That's disappointing. So anyways, that begs the question, what do these guys do quickly? They come in, yes they do. Do the O2, okay, the O2 comes in. So the guys that came in last time come in again. It's going to be fairly quick, as actually King held up Rainey, who held up Rains. So it's not really the best thing there. You see Lucy Salmon 32. Checking the right side damage. Gonna follow with Allen. From this, no, not that view. This view. King is done, but Allen should be able to get out in front of him. But Henry Gore in the O2 wins the race off the pit road, and Allen is still stuck there. They're 3 wide coming off the pit road. Dear gosh. And a good move by Landy Pavlon there to give some space. Where'd the 2 come out? He fell way back. How about that? Anyways, the O2 is the leader here. So Henry Gore released back to green. Lights are out. So, Henry Gore is the leader. Jonathan King is second. Both those guys are locked into the All-Star race on their wins this season. Carl Adams, he's not locked in to the All-Star race. Neither is Luke Rainey, Sorrentino, Rains, Landy Pavlon, or Hicks. However, the next 3 are with cars. Obviously, we talked about his win at Chicagoland last season. McGee won last race, and Perez won at Las Vegas. So these 2 guys got to hold off a couple of hungry drivers. And the 10 might be a bit slow here, so we're just going to have to wait and see. But anyways, going back to green. Green flag. And the 10 car already being passed. He's a couple of miles an hour slower, so not really that surprised. Obviously, as you know, he's involved in that accident a bit earlier on. Now, Tristan Allen, I don't see him because he's being held up by the 79 car. And Gordon is back there as well in the 1. Jackson Lynn and the 32. Caesar is a very, very slow car. Even slower than Fitzwater, which is saying something because he was really, really slow early on. But here we go for the lead. King on the inside of Henry Gore. And Carl Adams nearly hit the outside wall. And he holds on to 3rd. The O2 not giving up yet on the outside. Adams joining the fight here in the 69 car back there in the Incredible Bank Ritchie Bros car. Oh, near the wall went the O2 and the 94. They fall back. Adams to second in the 69. Gore falling back on the outside. So was Luke Rainey. There he is in the 94. How about the 77? He was nearly a lap down earlier on. He's on the tail end of the lead lap, and I mean the tail end. But here he is doing a great job as he's back up inside the top 5 now, passing the 94. Joseph Landy Pavlon, he's going to get up to 6th possibly, or stay in 7th. Either way, a great run for him. But right now it's the 96 of Jonathan King, doing the job nicely. Where is Allen? There he is. He's battling with Jackson Lynn. He'll be really not happy about that. Second time this season he has been screwed by pit stops. Happened at Richmond. He's on track for a victory, but he couldn't quite get it because pit stops ruined everything for him. It's a 3/10 gap between the 96 and the 69. Great run for the 69. The last team to sign up with a car at all. He's doing a great job in second. For a while, that was actually the 20. And he turns Rainey into the inside wall. Just as we put the spotlight on the both Hawkins. My goodness. That was a new one on me. Cars and Grimes also involved. What on earth was that? That was something new. I've never seen that before. That is incredible. Anyways, they're racing it back, and he just gained a free position there. Just got by Dominic Anthony. But anyways, Jonathan King's the leader. And what a shame for Luke Rainey doing a great job here today. And that just happened just as we were putting the spotlight on them both. And I'm just going to quickly show what happened here. Slid up the track because he was underneath the 77. And he took a really hard hit. The 20 got away with it fairly well. I see the 55 doing a great job getting through it. And then up in front, we're just going to quickly take a look at this one. Cars and Grimes trying to avoid it. They all slide up into each other, into the wall. Okay, fine. I'm going to take another look at this one. This is incredible. That really got me good. Take a look. He's going to go high. He's going high. And take a look at this. Oh my gosh. That's great driving. Well done, Alex Hawkins. That is brilliant. How did he get away? How he got away with that is a modern miracle. Well done. Anyways, Jonathan King is the leader here. And we'll get it back to the green. Here we go, lights are out. Coming back to green here, Jonathan King in the 96. Kyle Adams second, Jonathan Rains, Henry Gore, Landon Hicks in fifth. Luis Sorrentino, even with the slow car, the damaged car, he's in sixth. Cyrus McGee seventh. Ian Perez, Jack Hawkins, and Reagan Whitlock. That's the top 10. We're back under the green. And King got a good jump, so did Rains in the 09. See how slow the 10 car is. He's doing a good job. He's holding on to that top 10 position right now. So he's actually going to fall back just as soon as I say that. Obviously. My luck. His luck. Sorrentino hasn't had much luck this season. You see here Hawkins underneath of Perez. But King doing a great job. With the 96 here. He's going to continue to lead. Here at Dover. 22 to go. We're in the AAA 400. Ooh, careful guys, they're getting close. Not really all that much pace from the 02. We saw it a bit earlier, but not anymore. Landon Hicks going underneath for fourth. It's kind of hard to do that, obviously, with the outside lane being as strong as it is. I can see that behind as the... Oh, boy. Careful, guys. Jeez. But King's gone. The 96, he just doesn't want to caution at this point. This guy's doing a really good job in the damaged car that is a couple miles an hour slower. He's doing a great job holding off McGee, but that might be due to the damage he sustained. To be fair, they nearly wrecked again with Johnston, Gordon, and Allen as they try to make their way through the field after being put back a bit. Due to unfortunate luck. But the 84, the 1, the 2, they made their way through the field after that pit stop drama as Johnston bounces off the outside wall, and Hawkins is going to get by the 10 here. So maybe not yet. Maybe he does have pace. I don't know. Hawkins should be able to get by him here, and he does as Sorrentino hits the outside wall. Rains has gone up to second, but the margin is 0.5 of a second. And the 77. I think if the 77 can get by Rains here, he's got a really good shot. Landon Hicks. Hawkins up to 6. Jackson Lynn in the 84 doing a great job. So they're nearly wrecking each other again. Sorrentino and McGee. Two damaged cars trying to help each other out. The one car moving his way up through the field, so geez, it's going to be a good race. Hopefully a good finish as well. Well, has been a good race, but hopefully it's a good finish. Rains closed in a fair bit actually in the 09. Wouldn't count him out yet. Team Hanley looking for their second win of the season. And to be a great run for the 09. There is the 79. Now teammates here at Hayden Motorsports. The 79 of the 96. What King doesn't want is to catch him in the corner, which he might do. He's going to go high. High to low. Oh, he got held up. He got held up a lot. Rain's closed in. This is his chance. He closed in a lot. Big run for the 09. 12 laps to go this time. Rain's backed off of him a bit. Actually a lot. Hicks right up on the back of the 09. Now there is a possibility that we might have another round of pit stops here. But I don't think that will be the case, as they've already come in a fair bit. Hawkins here in 6th, Lynn in 7th. A great job by Jackson Lynn. Debuted at Kansas last week. Nearly got into the top 10, didn't quite, but here he is doing a great job in the Zippo Mobile 1 car. Val's on here again. Yonane just can't get by him. This is what happened with Alex Russell last season. He was quicker, but he just couldn't find a way around him until 5 laps to go, where the 98 got by him. He's got a shot here. He could try the move on the inside. He's probably close enough to make the move, but didn't quite. There he goes to the inside now. Jonathan Rains trying to take the lead away from King, but King on the outside. Getting a massive run. 8 laps to go. And that might be it for the 09, but he got a good run off turn 2 there. And don't count out Hicks, he's just watching and waiting. He's in the catbird seat right now. Front 3 are pulled away here. Carl Adams doing a great job in 4th. Gore in 5th. Hawkins, Lynn, Gordon, Perez, McGee. That's the top 10. Allen in 11th. Cars has come in. So, will that mean we have another round of pit stops? That'd be huge if there is. Hicks went really high down up in turns 1 and 2. Rain's right up to the back of the 96. The 96 sliding up the racetrack. He had to slow down. He had to slow down for King. We got 5 to go. Cars has come in. I think that's a scheduled pit stop, but I don't know. King not close enough that time. You see, he takes the lower line, then slides up, and that's the quicker way around. We got 4 laps to go here at Dover. Jonathan King looking to take the points lead back. Here in the 96, round behind the first multi-winner in Season 2. 3 laps to go. He's got to hold off this 09. King drives it in really hard. It doesn't really pay off for him. My goodness, a massive run for Rains. He was held up. He was held up by the 96. Will these guys make it the whole way? They probably will. That was probably an unscheduled pit stop for the 42. As Gore's in the wall, we got 2 laps to go. The 09 still has a shot. There goes to the inside. He got a massive run. Here we go. It's going to get good here. Rains on the inside. King on the outside. King hits the wall. The white flag, Reigns takes the lead. And Hicks to second. Oh my goodness. Hicks to the inside, 77. It's not going to be enough. Jonathan Reigns makes a late race pass. Checkered flag in the air. The AAA 400 goes to Jonathan Reigns and Team Hanley. How about that? What a finish. What a move. Wow. Jonathan Reigns wins here at Dover and has locked himself into the All-Star race. How about that? What a race. Wow. Well, we have a lot of drivers locked into this one. Jonathan Reigns wins here at Dover. Jonathan King gets second. Third place yet again. That is, I think, for like the fourth time this season, Landon Hicks has got third. But a good run for him in the 77. Carl Adams in fourth. Hats off to him. And Jack Hawkins made his way back into the top 5. And with that, 38. Okay, he won't be able to take the points lead, and neither will King. So, but they're going to get close. They're going to get close. You see the rest of the results, a lot of drives taken out. And how about that? Let's take a look at that pass. That was something else. Just like Season 1. He's going to get by eventually. But take a look here. King goes in way too high. Reigns, with the help of Hicks, probably gets underneath. They're side by side down the back, dead even. King's driving it in really deep, gets out of the groove, and he ends up in the wall. He bounces off it, and Landon Hicks in the 77 takes second. Not for long, obviously, but while they're all battling, that pretty much seals it. And Jonathan Reigns in the 09 becomes the 12th different winner in 12 races. What a finish. Congratulations to Jonathan Reigns on an impressive win. He led 2 laps. 2 is better than none. Jonathan Reigns is your winner here in the AAA 400. So congratulations to him on the win, and we'll see you next time for the All-Star fan voting. So we'll see you then.
Every day when I wake, I'm trying to get up, then knocking me down.